I've changed location again because I've been moving up and down. Like I'll be here today, then tomorrow, in this state today, in that other state tomorrow. But anyways, I'm in the south. Somebody should guess where I am in the comment section. But it's fine, it's fine. Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you guys are okay, well, like, you know what I mean? Your well-being is very important to me, and that's why I always ask about it before we even go into the proper thing for today. But today I want to talk about something, guys. Never be with the people at the back. Now, how am I going to put it that you're going to understand me very well? Don't be with the latecomers. You know, there are three categories of people that you always have in a class. You always have the guys that are always in front, like they are always the best. They are always putting their best in. They are always doing like the best. And you have like the middle class people that are always in the middle. That's they are average. They are not in the front. They are not in the back. Then you have the people that are always at the back. Now, I think I've explained it properly. I want to advise you guys concerning something, especially when you want to do flight training and anything you want to do in this life. I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this, because if you take this my advice, you're going to go very far. It's something I'm sure. It's something that I've done. It's something that I'm still doing. It's something that I still try to, and I'm still trusting God I will keep doing. And that's why I wanted to film a different video today, but I'm like, no, I need to talk about this before we go into other things that we're going to be doing for the rest of the month and the rest of the week. So, but in case you've not subscribed and you don't know me, my name is PrincessAnu, yeah, and on this channel we talk about aviation, motivation, and adventure. And please do well to click on the subscribe button. Subscribe. So guys, what I'm saying, you should never be at the back. You see, in flight training, especially if you're doing kind of a class stuff, a group stuff, you know, the instructors and the people that are in charge of the class, they want to make sure they make a stand. They want to make sure they make a name and say, we are doing very well with these guys. Like, okay, we have pushed, oh, some people have gotten their PPL already, some people have gotten their CPL already, and they are focusing on the people in front. So the moment, like, let's say 2 people get their PPL or 2 people get their CPL, they're like, okay, the class is moving. There's a kind of relax that happens after them. And so after they are done with the guys in the front, they now start to focus on those guys that are neither in the front, neither in the back. You know, those guys that are always at the middle, like they're always the average kind of students, always at the middle. Then they try to start focusing on them. But you see those people at the back that, like, some people don't intentionally stay at the back. And in flight training, like I always say, when you miss like a week of flying, you can add 6 months to your stay. Because you are not in control of the weather, you're not in control of availability of aircraft, you're not in control of your instructors being around, you're not in control of your own, okay, you're kind of in control of your own health, but at least you're not in control of the health of your instructor or the person that is flying you. So you tend to see that there is that retrogression. You guys, people that are at the back, not you, because I don't expect you to be at the back, because Princess Anu tries not to be at the back. And so if you are on this channel and you're watching me and you're always listening to me, please, my advice, I want to make this video as short as possible and tell you this, please guys, people that are always at the back doing flight training, they don't always have it well. Let me tell you the truth, they don't always have it good, because do you know what happens? Pressure starts to build up when you hear that 3 people have gotten their PPL, 5 people have gotten their PPL, 7 people have gotten their PPL, and you're not even yet to get to, let's say, 5 stages towards getting your PPL. There is that pressure, like, you want to get it, so you start putting too much pressure on yourself. Your instructor too starts putting too much pressure on you. They feel you're not ready, you're not serious. See, so person has finished, see that person has finished, look at, they feel you're not serious. So there's that pressure, and you might not get to do well when you're under that kind of pressure. There are some kind of pressure and stress that you tend to do well, but there are some that when you're under that kind of pressure, you don't tend to do well. So in order to avoid unnecessary pressure, please, I beg you, join those guys that are at the front. Hey, you will thank me tomorrow for this advice that I've given to you. When it's PPL time, if you see guys that are already moving forward, tag yourself along with them. Ask them questions. How far? which exercise did you do, how did you do it? Even if you're not yet in that exercise, ask questions, keep yourself up to date, ask what is going on, how far, how can I can I see your lecture notes, and what did your instructor tell you? If you keep asking questions, you're going to know what is happening in front and you're going to move further. But if you stay, you don't ask questions, you're just there like, oh, I've not reached that stage, let me just wait. Guys, that is how you see that people tend to like stay backward, they tend to avoid it, they don't move, they don't even, in fact, later you hear that, this person is doing so exercise, you're like, are you serious? It's so are you wait, this person that I know. That is what happens. So when you see that somebody is in this exercise, this other person is in the exercise that is very backward, it's not necessary, because sometimes they don't plan it. That is why you have to keep checkmating yourself. If you're in flight training, in fact, I think this is for anything you're doing in life. You need to keep checkmating yourself to make sure that you are not at the back, because they don't take people at the back seriously. They don't pick people that are backward seriously. They're like, okay, this guy, we are done with the class, let's move. These people are still there. Are you serious? I thought they are done with them. So that is what is going to be happening. So I don't want you to fall into that clan or clique of people that are always at the back and they don't move forward. Like, I'm not going to use the word they don't move forward. They move forward, but at a very slow pace, and it doesn't help. But it's different when maybe you fell sick or something happened. I'm just saying that try not to make it your fault that you are at the back. Try to put in your best. Let God know that. You see, God knows where you're putting in your best. I always like to add it, because sometimes things don't get as interesting or as sweet as maybe they're supposed to go, but God knows where you're putting in your best. God knows where you've tried your own part, and probably is the fault of somebody else, or maybe it's the fault of your instructor, or it's the fault of maybe external forces, maybe there was no aircraft, or weather just became bad. God knows, and He has a way of kind of like helping you out, recompense. But when it's your own fault, when it was time for you to do this and do that, you did not do it, then what happened. That is when it doesn't end well. So guys, please, I beg you, this is my motivation talk for you today. Please don't stay at the back. I'm seeing some of you that are flight training and you're trying to relax. Don't relax, keep pushing. Tell yourself you can do it. Keep pushing. Make sure that you are ahead. Make sure that you're putting in the best that you can put in. Oh my god, this exposure is shaking. My exposure is giving me crazy here. It's all good. So guys, till I meet you next time on the same channel, keep watching PrincessAnuTv. Don't forget, as always, stay safe, be happy, be fine, and live your best life, because that's all you got. That's all you got, guys. That's all you got. Catch you.